better. Okay, as the last few classes are trickling in, just with the respect to time, we got 23 minutes and there's a lot to celebrate today. So we are going to get started. Those of you coming in, if you could just quietly take your seats so we can get the Sendoff celebration started. Couple of general announcements before we get into it. Connect teachers, please remember to take attendance while you're in here. And students, sit with your Connect classes. And then all students in Unified Physical Education, as soon as the Pep Fest is over, you are to report to OV Bourbon directly after the celebration. And with that, we want to wish everyone involved in today's Unified PE basketball games a great time. Enjoy yourselves and soak in the wonderful event this afternoon. Okay, we're going to get started. Welcome to our APDT Sendoff celebration for state. I have changed the term from Pep Fest to Sendoff celebration because A, Pep Fests are held in gyms and we can't fit all of you in there at one time. And B, we are without our pep band today, and I'll explain why they aren't here. They have a really amazing opportunity this afternoon that I'll talk about in a little bit. All right, today we're going to honor the hard work, dedication, and incredible talent of the Austin Packer dance team as they head up to Minneapolis today to compete in the Minnesota State High School League State Dance Tournament at Target Center. Tomorrow is jazz, Saturday is high kick. Can everybody please rise? I want to see how loud you can be this morning. Show some pride and school spirit and go ahead and sing along with our fight song. Louder. Loudest I've heard you all year. Good job. All right. Before we get to the reason why we're here today, we don't get to gather very often as a school, and so when we have these celebrations, I like to take a few minutes and just kind of recognize and honor all of the great things that is happening at Austin High School. So we're going to just do a quick activities update and then to the main event. Okay. First, we're going to start with the orchestra department. The Austin High School Symphony is performing at the Minnesota Music Educators Convention today at 2:15 at the Minneapolis Convention Center. So that is why we have no pep band today. They are up competing at what they call their state tournament. So performing at that conference is state to them. So we wish them a great performance today. Doriolana, she was named Best in Sight at Solo Ensemble competition in January. Ian Caroline was selected to the middle level all-state orchestra and performed at the Minneapolis Orchestra Hall this past week, or this Saturday at the Convention Center. And then members of the orchestra program are traveling to New York City for their spring break trip here in a few weeks. Okay, bands. Maya Opsal, she was selected as a 9-10th grade all-state band. She's the first high school student selected since 2022. And then Emma Stanley was also named Best in Sight at Solo Ensemble Competition in her genre for bands. I'll talk about Haley here in a second. Moving on to the Austinaires and the Corollaires. They had a really successful holiday concert season. They had over 25 community performances in December. So they were all over the town performing. They sang the national anthem at the Minnesota Timberwolves game on December 19th. And they have started rehearsals for their annual Austinaire Spring Show, which is themed Country Roads. And that show will be April 10th through the 12th in Christgau. And then just overall for the music department, hats off to Haley Meyer, Dory Olana, and Alex Schuster on their performances at the All-State Music Concerts this past Saturday at Orchestra Hall in Minneapolis. Science Olympiad. Up there on the screen, you have our state competitors with their names and the members of this club. Science Olympiad competed at Regions on February 1st at Rochester Century, and everyone medaled, and they are all going to their state competition in March. Update for theater. Lots of plans for the spring and summer for AHS Theater. February 20th, they're gonna go participate and be volunteers on the Banfield Family Night. May 17th and 18th is their spring play, Common Ground. Those performances will be out at Ellis. And this summer, there's 2 opportunities for anybody in the community who's interested in acting. Somerset Theater is holding Hairspray and Clue this summer. All right, D&D Club, Dungeons and Dragons Club. They just wanted everybody to know that their meeting days are Tuesdays after school in the IMC, and the advisor is Mr. Alec Hagan. African Student Association, they've been doing big things and have been busy. The ASA took 7 members to Red Wing in January to connect with other Black union groups, sharing their story, sharing ideas, and creating new connections. It was a day about unity, growth, and celebration. Their meetings are Wednesdays after school in Conference Room A. Their advisor is Mr. Santino Deng, and all are welcome. Speech. 4 competitions so far this season. In their last competition, Annabelle Case, Sam Vorthams, Alice Osmondson, Alani Thuravang, and Lydia Massara all placed at the Rochester John Marshall meet. Asian Student Union, they've also been busy over the holidays. They did a community giving project. They donated over 30 Thai blankets to the Mayo Clinic. They spend a good deal of their time highlighting cultural traditions through celebrating Lunar New Year this year. They start their weekly meetings open to any member who would like to share their cultural background, which gives them great practice for public speaking and cultural enrichment. DECA. Members of our DECA club competed at districts in Owatonna in January. 27 qualified for the state tournament, and 19 will be competing at the DECA State Career Development Conference March 2nd through the 4th in Minneapolis. So good luck to those 19 individuals. Future Teachers Club partnered with Austin Public Library for craft and story time. They attended the GeoFest Professional Conference at the University of Minnesota. They've toured MSU Mankato. They volunteered at our elementary schools for their various activities and events. And they toured Avalon Charter School and St. Paul Harding High School these past few weeks. Knowledge Bowl. They've competed in 2 events so far. They're preparing for the Knowledge Bowl sub-regionals on February 27th in Rochester. Knowledge Bowl members are listed on the screen, and they are coached by Ms. Leffers. Go Green, they participated in a few events this past fall. They picked up trash around the mill pond. They took a trip to Steele County Landfill. They continue to raise awareness on how we can help Mother Earth as students here at the high school. New members are always welcome, and their advisors, Ms. Rickert. Hispano-Latino Youth Group. This is a new club formed within the last month. Their goal is to represent their heritage to the community, and they are partnering with African Student Association and the Asian Student Union for Culture Week, which will be held at the end of April, so pay attention for those details. Diversity Club. Our Diversity Club is open to all. It's a casual drop-in. There will be games, crafts, and conversation. It's every Friday after school in room 238, Miss Nangle's room. How many of you knew we had a competitive weightlifting team? So, a couple weeks ago, the competitive weightlifting team traveled to Northfield to compete. We had 3 female participants, and as you can see in the picture, they all medaled. So congratulations to Alani Thuravong, Pak Mu, and Kylan Tover Johnson as they placed in their weight classes. We started a new initiative this past December called Packer Study Table. Its intention is for student athletes, but it can be open to all. So if you're struggling and need some extra help after school, Mondays and Wednesdays in the Career Center from 3:30 to 4:30, we have Mr. Eric Anderson, Ms. Ruiz, and Ms. Reyes from Austin Aspires that are down there helping students getting that one-on-one time to get better in their studies and succeed. So open invitation to any of you if you care. All right, winter sports update, and then we'll begin. Gymnastics placed 4th at their Big 9 meet, and they will be competing in their sections at Casson Manorville this weekend, so postseason is here, people, for winter. Girls hockey, they showed a lot of growth this season. They came up short 3-2 in a double overtime game in Waseca for the first round of sections. It was a really good game. Wrestling team is heading into sections tonight in Rochester. Individual sections is next week and the state meet is February 28th to March 1st at the Excel Energy Center. Congrats to Sam Winkles as he has earned his 100th career win as an Austin Packer. Boys swim and dive, they compete at their Big 9 meet on Saturdays. Sections will start in a couple weeks. Congratulations to our Brent Dahl. He broke an Austin High School pool record in the 100-yard butterfly. The old time was 51.52. He broke it with a time of 51.18. Boys basketball, nearing the end of their regular season. They have 3 home games next week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Postseason starts in the first weekend of March. Girls basketball, their last home game is tomorrow night, and then their postseason will start. Boys hockey, they are on a current 5-game win streak. Yeah. The last 2 home games are tonight and Saturday at Riverside, and their sections start next week as well. So, lots of great stuff going on in both our athletics and our activities. Now the reason we're here, Austin Packer Dance Team. Their theme this year was punk. I have been thinking a lot since last weekend's section tournament, just in awe of what these females do. I love this time of year. I'm such a fan of this program and what they've built. Trying to really take in what 23 years of consecutive state tournament appearances would feel like, I mean, it just boggles my mind. I graduated from here in 1996. I had friends and classmates who were on our dance team. I had no idea that they were not a sport in the eyes of the Minnesota State High School League. To this day, I remember the dance team performing at football and basketball games, and just the excitement and the respect that I had for them was unmatched. My classmates were a part of the beginning of the story for APDT. Just last week, I Googled and found out that in 1997, dance became a sanctioned sport in the state of Minnesota. We have been competing at the state tournament since 2001. I mean, that's just mind-boggling. Congratulations. What does it take to be a part of a program with 23 consecutive state appearances? Building a dynasty is no small feat. It takes consistent excellence, a strong culture, and a championship mindset. The first thing you need is the right culture. This is the foundation of a dynasty. Standards over goals, legacy mindset, accountability and discipline, and leadership development. Coaching excellence. They are the guiding force behind the vision. Coaches are aware of the level of tactical excellence, the mastery of technique, choreography, and strategy to outscore the competition. Mental training. They need mental training to handle the pressure, the setbacks, and the high expectations year after year. Building depth. You need to develop all of your dancers so you can continue to maintain that excellence. Training and performance. You have to have a championship work ethic. Year-round development, purposeful training in the summer, off-season, and in-season. These girls don't get a week off. They start in May with spring tryouts, then they have summer session. That's where it all starts in the summer. They're building the choreo, they're picking the theme. They are already preparing for October. And then the season starts at the end of October. And then here we are, 4 months later, getting ready to go to state. Strength and conditioning. Endurance, flexibility, and injury prevention to peak at the right time, so they have to have that focus. Repetition and precision, continuously drilling technique and synchronization to perfection. And recruiting and program development. Building feeder programs, check. Retaining top talent, check. Community and school support, check. And championship mindset. Winning when it matters, handling the pressure, peaking at the right time, having resiliency and adaptability, bouncing back from setbacks, injuries, and adversity. A dynasty is built on consistency and sustained excellence. Champions take it one step further by winning when it counts the most, finishing on top when the lights are the brightest. So that's the APD dynasty. And a part of that also as well, as we just found out yesterday, that Coach Sellers was awarded the Section 1AA High Kick Coach of the Year. So congratulations. Dancers are elite athletes. They're not just performers, they're powerful athletes who must train for strength, endurance, flexibility, and precision. Here's what it takes to compete at the highest level year after year. Top cardiovascular endurance. Dancing for minutes without fatigue. A competitive dance routine lasts 2 to 3 minutes, but requires the stamina of a marathon runner. Dancers must sustain high-intensity movement, jumps and turns without losing energy or sharpness. Strength and power. It's more than just looking graceful. Dancers need a strong core, legs, and upper body to execute movements with precision and control. Their bodies must be able to generate force and maintain perfect posture. Flexibility and mobility. It's important for injury prevention and fluid motion. The ability to execute high kicks, deep leaps, and sharp turns come from mobility and flexibility. And mental toughness, pushing through the burn, surviving Monday practices after their Sunday dance critiques. That's not physical strength. That's mental dominance. High-level dance teams train their minds to push past pain, fatigue, and doubt. A dynasty-level team just isn't practicing routines. They're training like warriors. I believe that was the theme of your 2022 state championship. Yep. Their fitness was what allows them to hit every move with precision, perform with power, and outlast the competition when it counts. They're also student athletes. Some of the best athletes will tell you, if you can't manage your time, you can't stay disciplined. You won't succeed, no matter how talented you are. Talent gets you there, but discipline keeps you there. Why academics matter? It provides opportunities beyond sports. Whether it's college scholarships, career choices, or leadership roles, your education opens doors that athletics alone can't. Mental toughness and focus. Just like you train your body, school trains your mind. Learning how to problem solve, stay focused, and handle pressure in class translates directly to success in competition. Eligibility and responsibility. You can't compete if you don't take care of business in the classroom. Coaches, colleges, and future employees are always watching. They want people who show up, put in effort, and get things done. Time management is key. Plan ahead and prioritize, eliminate distractions, take care of yourself. Sleep, eat right, and recover. And remember your why. Why are you here? What are your goals? It's about staying locked in on your future. And then right here we have 4 All-State dancers that were also honored this season. Lexi Yoko, Brenna Tashan, Kaylee Clennon, and Savannah Morehouse. And this just isn't about their performance on the floor, it's also in the classroom as well. Okay. The team behind the team. It's just not about the dancers. There are so many people involved in getting this team to where they are. To the fans. Every team has its athletes. Every competition has its moments. But what makes those moments even bigger? You. The students and the families in the stands, the voices in the crowd, the energy behind every routine. Your energy fuels the competition. Athletes feed off of your energy. You give our teams the extra boost they need when the game is on the line. So thank you to our students, and thank you to our community fans. I'm gonna run out of time. Are you all okay if we stay for a couple extra minutes? Okay. I was trying to go fast. I knew this was gonna happen. To the AHS community and the community of Austin, our teams don't succeed alone. Behind every competition, every athlete, and every achievement, there are local businesses and community supporters who believe in us, invest in us, and make it possible for our programs to thrive. To our sponsors, donors, and community partners, thank you. To the teachers, you help them balance the grind. You hold them accountable. You are patient and understanding. You shape their future. You're helping build leaders, teammates, and well-rounded individuals who will take what they learn in their classroom, in your classroom, into the real world. Teachers, thank you for your patience, your guidance, and your unwavering support of our student athletes. To the parents, behind every student athlete, behind every early morning practice, every late night game, and every unforgettable moment, you are the dedicated parents making it all possible. Thank you. To the parents who show up, support, and sacrifice, for the countless rides to practices and competitions, for making sure they're fueled and ready to compete, for cheering loud no matter the outcome, for reminding them that academics come first, and for believing in them even when they don't believe in themselves. You are the team behind the team. To our coaches, every great team has a leader, every athlete has someone pushing them to be better, and every success story has a coach who believed in their athletes long before they believed in themselves. And finally, to the dancers, you train like elite athletes, you perform like artists, you compete with the heart of champions. Our dancers aren't just performers, they're warriors. To our dance team, thank you for the relentless training, the early mornings and the late nights, for the grit, the endurance, and the sheer physical strength you bring every day, for making the impossible look effortless, for turning hard work into beauty, and for inspiring us all, for representing our school with pride, passion, and undeniable excellence. You guys don't just take the floor, you own it. You push through exhaustion. You perfect every move. You embrace the pressure, and when the lights are on and the music starts, they deliver. To our incredible dance team, keep pushing, keep performing, and keep making history. You are champions. Coach Kayla told me I could take up her time. She's gonna come up now and just say a quick few words, and then you guys are gonna get a quick video of both of their dances as we send them off to Minneapolis today. Thank you.
Hi, I am Kayla Sellers, the coach of the dance team, and this is actually my 12th season. I just want to say thank you, Katie. Wow. I don't know if anyone's really aware of all the heart and soul that she pours in to Austin and the activities and the athletics that we do here, but she shows up to everything in the stands. And I've had a few athletic directors, and man, does she shows up, and that is huge in life, is showing up. And so we can't tell you how much we appreciate you and all of your support. That you give us. Thank you, Katie. She covered it all, honestly. These kids, they're amazing. They do things that a normal human could not do. And maintaining a 23-year streak at state, it's not easy and the pressure is immense, but we go in with the attitude always as pressure is a privilege, and we don't take that privilege for granted. We work every day, they work every day tirelessly to be able to be sitting up here and earning that trip to state, and we are not taking a second for granted, and we're going to fight like heck to put our best performance on the floor for our last time, whenever that is. So thank you to the girls for putting all that work in, and thank you to our fans for making every single time we step on the floor extremely special for them. So to our fans and our girls, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna let these kiddos talk.
What's up, everyone? We're your Austin Packer Dance Team captains. I'm Brenna. I'm Savannah. I'm Lexi. I'm Molly. I'm Cameron. This year we're so close as a team, even with big age gaps, and we spend a lot of time bonding with each other and improving every day at practice. Throughout our season, we've accomplished getting Big Nine champs for the second year in a row, section champs in kick, advancing us to state, and runner-up in jazz, also advancing us to state. At the Target Center, we will be performing jazz on Friday the 14th at 2 p.m. and performing kick on Saturday the 15th at 2:40 p.m. On both days, finals will be announced at 4:15 p.m. Join our fan section in section 126. We can't wait to see you there. Let's go, Pack!
Again, I apologize for taking into class time. We got 2 videos and then we're off. So please enjoy the second place finish for APDT at sections for jazz. And then we'll just go right into the kick video. And then after the video's done, good luck to everybody this weekend and thank you for being here. Remember, Unified, you're gonna go right to Ovi after this. Let's join in. APDT. Thank you for letting me go over time. I apologize for taking in. Please report to second hour. Unified PE, head to Ovi.